When I ran out of laundry detergent, I decided to try some new ones because it's been a while since I have. This is the second video that I'm doing where I'm reviewing different more natural and clean laundry detergents, and this time I'm taking it to a whole new level. The last time I did this, I used the Think Dirty app, which is an app that you can download on your phone, which has beauty products, home products, and other items, and gives you a score of how clean that item is. The reason I chose not to use that app this time is just because they don't have all of these products, and I wanted to have an even playing field and compare all of them together. So I looked a lot more into the actual ingredients that go into laundry detergents, what's safe for us, what's not safe for us in our homes, pets, our families, and all of that. And I found out that some of the laundry detergents I felt like were more clean or natural or whatever word you might want to use previously are not the best in class. So most of these are truly top-notch, clean brands with ingredients that I feel comfortable with. My friend sent me a post from White Sugar Rebel, which I will link the post in the description box below if you're interested. And she compared a bunch of different laundry detergents and gave you a thumbs up and a thumbs down and told you which ones are better than others. So I'll share some of those slides here, but also the last slide of that post I found to be the most useful, where she talked about the ingredients that are included in different laundry detergents that you really want to watch out for, just to make sure your detergents are free of carcinogens and ethoxylated ingredients. I would go through that ingredient list if you don't see one of the specific detergents that you use and you want to figure out whether it is natural and what ingredients are included. Another caveat I'll have before I jump into each individual detergent is fragrance. That's up to your comfort level. It's kind of the same thing with foods. When they say natural flavors or natural fragrances, that can really mean a variety of different things. So the woman who had that post on Instagram really suggested, if it does say natural fragrances, to really only be 100% sure about all of the ingredients in there if they list specifically out what is included in those natural fragrances. So for me, I try to stick to, if there's added fragrance, essential oils that were pure essential oils. And I did get some detergents that have fragrance in them, as well as some that are unscented, because it's been a while since I've had any sort of scent in my detergent, and frankly kind of miss it. But I know a lot of times these scented products can be the ones that are not natural. So with all of those caveats, let's jump into the first detergent. We are going to start with a powder detergent. I have 3 powder detergents to share and 3 liquid ones. One of the reasons that I decided to do this video and get some of these products was because I just signed up for Thrive Market, which is a subscription delivery service of a lot of natural home and mostly grocery products. This is not sponsored by them at all, but I do have a link that you can use, I think, to get you a discount if you're interested in checking them out. This first detergent is exclusive to Thrive Market, so that's the only place you can find it. The brand is Rosie. They have powder detergent, liquid detergent, and detergent packs, they call them. So they're kind of like detergent pods. But keep in mind that the ingredients in the different varieties are not the same. So the ingredients in the liquid, I actually wouldn't suggest, because it does contain some of those ethoxygenated ingredients. So that's still a much better detergent than many detergents, but the powder detergent is going to be the best in class. I chose the lavender scent, but they also have a peppermint scent and free and clear, which is their unscented version. I also calculated for all of these the cost per load, because I think that's extremely important when you're considering laundry detergents, is the cost. So I have some notes I'm going to look at and share with you the different cost breakdowns of the 3 different types of detergent they have. The first one is that liquid. It is 10 cents per load. The second one is the powder, which I have here. That is 13 cents a load. And then their detergent packs are the most expensive at 29 cents per load. So honestly, this at 13 cents per load falls kind of in the middle of the road in terms of the price point compared to some of the other ones I'm going to share with you. This is something I've been using on towels and sheets. I really like lavender scents for those loads of laundry, but I have tested it with my regular clothing as well to make sure it gets stains out and all of that. And I've been really impressed with this. The scent does come through, but not extremely intense or anything. I use dryer balls in the dryer, and a lavender scent is a very easy essential oil that you could drop a couple of lavender drops on your dryer balls and toss them in the dryer just to enhance the lavender scent if you wanted to. I also think it's important to note that the instructions on this one say that you can add a scoop to the washing dispenser or tub. So this gives you both options if you haven't used a powder before. Not all powders have the option to load it in the top or to load it in the washer drum. And this is the first time I've used a powder detergent like this. It's very concentrated. The scoops are quite small. I can open this up and show you how small the scoop is. And it says you can even use half of a scoop for a load of laundry. You can use a full load or a full scoop for a larger load of laundry, or if it's more soiled. But you have to be really careful when you're using powder detergents, especially if you have a front loader, trying to get it into the front of the drum and make sure you don't get powder and spill all over the place. But in general, this is one that I would highly recommend. I think if you already use Thrive Market, toss this in your next order and give it a try, and you will not be disappointed. This next one is, I believe, pronounced Meliora, but I might be wrong about that. You can find it on their website, on Amazon, as well as on Thrive Market, and is probably my least favorite out of the 3 powders that I purchased, which is fine because it's one of the more expensive detergents out of all of the detergents that I have to review with you today. It comes in 4 different scents. This one is the unscented version. They also have a lemon, a lavender, and then a combo scent of lemon, lavender, and clove. So the price for this one is, let's see, 27 cents a load, and it is only a powder detergent. They don't have any other versions. They have some other products that they sell as well, a laundry stick that you can use to help get out stains, and I think like an oxy boosting powder that you can also purchase. The scoop on this one is a little bit different. It is a little metal scoop. It's actually just a 1 tablespoon scoop, and they recommend that for high efficiency washers, you can use even just half a scoop. For standard washers, they say 1 scoop, and if you have extra dirty or large loads, again, double it. That's kind of the standard with all of these powder detergents, is it says, 1 scoop or half a scoop is standard, but if you need more, double it, toss in more powder. So that does affect the cost per load if you're going to be doing a double scoop every single time. So keep that in mind when you're calculating this. The cost per load of this is 27 cents per load, much more expensive than the last powder detergent, as well as some of even those detergent pods. Again, this one's my least favorite. I don't think my clothing comes out quite as clean as it could. I've used this with our 1.5-year-old's laundry, and he gets a lot of stains and very messy, and I felt like recently I've been having to put his clothing through the wash multiple times, or like go back and stain treat it, and I think this just isn't getting out all of the stains as much as it could. The ingredients are very, very clean. They have 3 ingredients, and that's it. Sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda, sodium carbonate, which is washing soda, and vegetable soap, which is just the soap that helps get rid of dirt and helps actually clean your clothing. But again, I don't think it does a terrible job by any means, but doesn't have maybe the washing power of some of the other detergents I've used. And then the unscented version, nothing to report on the scent there because it is completely unscented. And I'm smelling again, like there's truly no scent. And I know that seems silly to smell something that's unscented, but if you have a sensitive nose like I do, unscented doesn't necessarily mean unscented because sometimes products have still a little bit of a scent to it. Last but not least is Molly Suds, and this is definitely the most popular out of all 3 of the powders that I'm sharing with you today. You can find it on Amazon, Walmart, their website, again, Thrive Market, and they have liquid, powder, and pods as well. They have a few different scents. I chose the peppermint for this one. They again have unscented, they have lavender, ocean mist, and they also have citrus grove. So a bunch of different scents to choose from if that is something that's interesting to you. This, I would say, is tied with the Rosie laundry detergent powder that I shared. I really enjoyed this one as well. It is a nice big pack. It actually has 120 loads, in there. It does say cost less per load than leading brands, but it does fall middle of the road of the 3 powders that I shared with you. It is 18 cents per load for the powder. I also wrote down that the pods are 20 cents per load if you're interested in looking at those, as well as the liquid at 19 cents per load. This is another one that you can put in the top of your washing machine or load it directly right into the drum. So there's some nice versatility there. Really great clean ingredients. And when we talked about scent earlier, when something lists out natural fragrances, this one does include that the scent is peppermint oil for scent. So it clearly states where the scent comes from. There's no hidden ingredients. And then the same concept as the other powders, 1 scoop for regular load, 2 scoops for heavy soiled or larger drums. So this is another one that I would highly recommend. Onto the liquid soaps, and we have quite the variety here of things that I liked and did not like. We're starting off with one that I hated. I really did not like using the Dr. Bronners Castile soap as a laundry detergent. This stuff is a workhorse if you've never used it in your home before. I've used it as body wash. You can use it as hand soap. The list goes on and on of all of the different things, and I don't know if you can tell how fine print the items are, but it lists out all of the different things that you can do with this, and one of the options is to use it as a laundry detergent. And I felt like my laundry came out still feeling like soap, smelling like soap, and just like not coming out clean at all. If you look at how different people use this as laundry detergent, some recommend using white vinegar for the rinse cycle to help rinse out the soap feeling and scent. I tried that as well. Still felt like though it was better, I did not have success. So while Dr. Bronner's and Castile soap in general, I think is great for a variety of different purposes, laundry detergent is not one of them. To be fair with the other laundry detergents, we're to compare it side by side. There are so many different scents that this comes in. Let's see, have a hemp citrus scent. The scent is great. I would use it in another area of my home, but there are a bunch of different scents that you can choose from in terms of Castile soap. It is the cheapest out of all of the laundry detergents I'm sharing, and probably most laundry detergents that you can find, because it can be as cheap as 5 cents per load. I've seen online, I've read a bunch of articles when I was struggling and not finding success with using this as laundry detergent. Some people say that you need to start off with more, your first few loads using it, and then you can start to back off and can use even like a few tablespoons, but may need to start using 1/3 of a cup or 1/2 of a cup of it with your first few loads. Again, that's going to vary very drastically with the cost per load, but some were saying that it can be as low as 5 cents per load, which is crazy compared to some of these other prices. But you can give it a try because it is quite cheap to purchase one of these bottles, and if it doesn't work out for your laundry, then you can use it in other areas. And I know a lot of people love this. I just personally did not. The next two, it's hard to say which one is my favorite, but I'll share which one is my favorite for which reason. But the Branch Basics is what I had been previously using that I ran out of. The Branch Basics I have been using for, gosh, maybe 3 years or so at this point, 2 years, something like that. And what I love about it is the fact that it is a multi-purpose cleaner. It comes in a concentrate, so if you want to have back stock on hand, it doesn't take up a bunch of space in your laundry area, your laundry room or closet. It can be used all around the house. You can use it as a glass cleaner, a multi-surface cleaner. You can even use it to spot clean your laundry. People say you can use it to wash your produce and vegetables and fruit, which is a testament to the ingredients that are in Branch Basics and in this cleaner. You just dilute it by adding water to the line here, and then soap, which is the concentrate, all the way up to this line here. It is a very small amount of liquid detergent that you need. This cup is about 2 tablespoons, and you could use half of it again if it's a less soiled load or a small load. I haven't had a ton of issues with this detergent in general. I think my clothing comes out clean. It is unscented, although I do feel as if there is a tiny little scent to it, but after you wash your clothing, there really isn't any noticeable scent whatsoever. The clothes just smell like clothing, I guess, if that makes sense. The cost per load is about 26 cents per load, so not necessarily cheap, but really effective and a great multi-purpose cleaner if you want to get Branch Basics and use it all around your house and have one cleaner. This would be a really, really great way to go. And I do have, I believe, a discount code again for Branch Basics specifically that I will leave in the description box below. If you're looking for a cleaner liquid laundry detergent that has some really powerful scent to it, Zum, not sure how you pronounce it, this is the brand for you. I will say that the fragrance is a little bit questionable with what we talked about before. When they list the ingredients here, they say fragrance and then put in parentheses essential oil and fragrance. So you don't necessarily know what that fragrance is coming from. So if that is of concern to you, I would skip this brand. But if you feel comfortable with it, the rest of the ingredients are very, very clean. It does list out essential oils, create a long-lasting aromatic whiffs, which is so true. When this comes out of the wash, when it comes out of the dryer, and I even take it out of the dresser, I can smell this laundry detergent in the best way. It's not overpowering, and the scents are very unique. So I have them listed out here for you. They are frankincense and myrrh, patchouli, sea salt, and then a classic lavender. This one is the frankincense and myrrh, and I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like such a full body warm scent. I really, really love it. I used the baby version. Somebody gave it to me as a gift when I first had my baby, and we used that till it was gone, and that's what we washed his laundry with for a really long time. And you know, babies have very sensitive skin. He didn't have any issues using this brand, and now using it for our clothing as well, I'm really enjoying it. So I think after I use up all of this laundry detergent, laundry powders, I would easily see myself repurchasing this and trying a few other scents because I enjoy it that much. You can find it on their website. They are owned by Indigo Wild, so that's their website. You can also find it at Target, again, Thrive Market, and you can find it at Amazon, and I think you can also get it sometimes at Walmart. It is the most expensive, of course, out of all of the detergents at 35 cents a load. So it is more of a boutique-y type brand of laundry detergent, but cannot recommend this one enough. I think the clothing comes out very clean and was really, really impressed with it. So those are the 6 laundry detergents I have for you. If you want to see a part 3 of this video, I know I have a lot of detergent to work through here, but I would purchase more if you want me to go through more, or if you have a favorite laundry detergent that you want to share with me or share with everybody else in the comments, make sure to leave that below and I'll check it out, and hopefully other people can check it out as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and again, make sure to check the description box for all those links, as well as some more information on ingredients that are in laundry detergents, what you should avoid, and how you can make a more informed purchase and decision when you're buying something for you and your family. But until next time, I will see you all later.